Assalamu alaikum, I am Mustafa. Welcome back again to my channel. It's great to see you here again. Today's topics we're going to talking about how to generate an attractive and elegant box plot. Box plot is widely used to draw and to expand and to describe the distribution of continuous variable. Loading these packages is necessary. So ggplot and grid extra. Grid extra is used to plot or draw many figures in only one. So to stack many figures in only one figure. Also, following this command, we will be using this dataset iris, or the famous dataset iris, which contains four dependent variable or continuous variable: sepal length, sepal width, petal length, and petal width. Instead to use, for example, summary function, summary iris, to which allows us to compute the metric, minimum, first quantile, median, mean, third quantile, maximum value of, for example, any continuous variable, or instead to write the metric results of each continuous variable or each dependent variable. We can, for example, use the following command ggplot to draw all these metrics in a simple figure. We should select the appropriate data set, which is the famous iris. AES refers to aesthetic graphical axis, represented by species, comma, y. Y is represented, for example, by dependent variable or a response variable, for example, sepal length, comma, color of, for example, the groups of species, plus geom boxplot, and click to run. There is an error here. L should be in uppercase, I think. There is oh, I forgot to add an. So this is all the sorry. So we have successfully draw this figure, which represents the distribution of sepal length for the three groups of species: Setosa, versicolor, and virginica. So, for example, this box plot allows us to describe or to show the metric of sepal length of, for example, group Setosa. This value, close to 6, represents the maximum. This, for example, value, or this point, represent the minimum. This is the first quantile. This line represents or points to the second quantile, also to the median. This is refers to the third quantile, and this the maximum quantile. I will add also the value of mean using this following plus state underscore summary font.y mean comma geometric point between, and also, for example, size equal to 3, shape, have any shape, for example 16, and also color, for example blue. This is all of the structure comment. So the point in blue describe the mean value of each groups. So Setosa, this is, I think, the mean and the median is equal in the case of Setosa. the mean equal to the median. So in the setosa, this is the refers or points to minimum. This is the first quantile. This is the line in red is the median, refers to the median, which is equal to 5. The point in blue is points to mean. This is a line showed the third quantile, and this is the maximum of sepal length in setosa. In versicolor, this is refers to the minimum. This is the first quantile. The line in green is points to the median, point in blue to mean, and this is the third quantile, and this is the maximum. There is a twist. This point refers to outliers. When we have very less, for example, or very low value. In this case, we, for example, could describe it as, for example, outliers. And this is so. This is describe or relates to a minimum value of sepal length in Virginica. This is refers to this line refers to the first quantile. This line in blue the median, point in blue to mean, this line to the third quantile, and this is refers to the maximum. So this is all of this video. So we can draw successfully the values of or the metric or the summary of sepal length. We can also draw the for example the same figure for another, for example, variable, which is also continuous variable, for example, sepal dot width. So in this case, we have the results of box plot of sepal width for the all of groups setosa, versicolor, and virginica. I have added also the mean value, which refers to the average value of sepal width. So if we want to plot or to draw the two figures of sepal length and sepal width in only one figure, we should first of all name it this following structure of this comment, for example, as A equal to the all of this comment, and the second, for example, B equal to this. So, and click to run A, B. And see, to write this all comment, we can, for example, put only A and click to run. So the output refers to the first figure, which refers or points to the distribution of groups for the sepal length, and B points to the second box plot represents by species in the x-axis and the sepal width in the y-axis. So using this package have special function, which is read arrange. We should write A, comma B, and uncall equal to 2, for example. In this case, this figure stacked the two figures of sepal length and sepal width in only one. So uncall represent of the column number. So if we, for example, write only one, in this case, for example, in our case, 2, uncall equal to 2, represent that all of the figures stacked horizontally. And if you, for example, write or put 1, the figures stacked vertically, like this. For example, this is the figures or box plot of sepal length, and this is the box plot of sepal width. We can also draw the third and the fourth continuous variable as the same, for example, same ways, so the same way. For example, here, for example, c equal to equal the same. Instead simple length, we put, for example, petal length, like this. Also, d equal to petal width, petal dot width in uppercase, width A, the first box plot, B, the second, C, and D. Petal length, and D, there is an error here. This is, we should write petal correctly. So this is the fourth box plot shows the distribution of petal width for the three groups of species, which is refers to independent variable. So in this case, I will add the two new figures here, C and D, for example, and call 2 to represent it horizontally, 2 by 2, comma here. So finally, we have successfully drawn all figures in only one, but there is a twist also. We could, for example, invert the x-axis and y-axis, for example, like this. Only we need to add this command chord flip. In this case, we, for example, separate or invert the x-axis and the y-axis. So thank you for your watching. This is the end of this day's tutorial. I will put all of this comment in the comments below, so feel free to wonder me any question if you have below in the comments. And see you in the next tutorial, inshallah. Take care of yourself. Bye.